Hi everyone and welcome to another video included in the Zenfinex educational series. My name is Connor and I'm the Senior Market Analyst at the company, providing to you daily videos on market analysis and educational content. Now for today's video I'm going to be giving you a beginner's guide on support and resistance. A lot of the time this concept is ignored by traders even though it is seen as one of the core fundamentals of technical analysis. So it is really important that you watch this video to understand clearly what it's all about and to see some examples on the chart. Okay, so just a really quick introduction to kick us off. What is support and resistance? How is it defined? Well, it's where the market decides where there is value to either buy or sell. Now what I mean by this is, say we saw the market react to a certain price level numerous times, then depending on the direction of the movement from this point, it can be interpreted as either support or a resistance level. Now support levels tend to give buying opportunities, whereas resistance levels tend to give selling opportunities. And it's also important to note that this can be interpreted on any time frame, but as always I think the higher the time frame, like the 1 day or the 1 week, the more reliable you will find support and resistance to be. Okay, so keeping it really simple, just going to quickly draw a situation that you might see on the live market. You might see a situation where price is moving to the downside on the whole, but it's trending a little bit like this, making some lower lows, looking something like that. So the market's gone from A to B, it's gone down in price, but along the way we've had resistance and support levels that have come into play. So let's have a look at the resistance level. So a resistance level would be where the market has run up and then it's flipped to the downside from a certain point, and we want to find maybe 2 as a minimum. If we can find 3 and 3 plus, that'd be really great. That makes that resistance level even stronger. So you can see that the market has reacted from this level, and these levels. These are the levels where the market has turned to the downside. So we can identify this as our resistance line and these as our resistance points where we can look to sell the market. Now what traders might do is, when the market was running down and coming back up into this resistance level here, they might try and sell from this line with a stop loss just above and a take profit down at the lows. Alternatively, people might look for support levels, for looking for buying opportunities, and you can see that as a whole the market was trending down, so we broke this level here, we came up and that broke that level, we came up, but then look, the market didn't actually create a new low here, it actually reacted to the same level that we had here and started to move to the upside. So we can identify this level and this level as our support levels, and this being our support line. And again, what traders might do, they might buy from this resistance level, this resistance line, targeting potentially the highs with a stop loss somewhere just below the lows that we have. So that's the basic theory for support and resistance. Let's have a look at the chart to try and find some examples. So let's take a look at some examples on a live chart scenario. So I'm on, it doesn't really matter what market you go on, you'll find this sort of thing anywhere you go. I'm on the GBP USD chart, and even some of the most recent price action, we can see something in terms of support and resistance already. Now I'm on the daily chart, which basically means each candle represents a day of trading. So let's have a look what we can see at the moment. Well, I can see straight away that the market has failed to go any higher than this point. This is the high of the market, and you can see from these levels we have, this is our resistance zone, and I can mark that on there for you if that makes it clearer. Resistance zone. Hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinex.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away. And this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus 0 commission. And now Zenfinex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. And the reason this is our resistance zone is because we have multiple touches of this high here. We have that one there from that high, and we also have quite a few in this level here. We have it in there and in there. So what a trader might have done is, if I go back onto normal mode and zoom in, what a trader might have done is, when they've had this first touch, they might see the market run down, which they have. They see it come back up and test it and move back down and test it again. You can see the market is failing to gather any momentum from here. So a trader might have sold the market at this level with a stop loss maybe just above and targeted the lows down here. And as you can see, that was a successful trade, returning around 13 times whatever stake you would have put on, which is great. The support isn't as clear here, but you can see that even when we zoom in, we have a situation where the market found support in these levels. Now, this can be our support zone. And you can see, if I can move it across, we actually have a few more. It's important to note with support and resistance, it sometimes is never the exact level, and sometimes you get more extreme. So you have this level down here where the market reacted to the upside. We came back and we kind of tested this zone, but we never had a full test. It almost made its own support zone within it, which would be these two levels here, if you can see what I mean by the drawing. But actually, if we were patient as traders and we got ourselves in there, then you can see that the price actually did come back and test this support zone that we have on the daily chart. And you can see the market is now actually running up as I record this video. So what a trader might have done, they might have actually seen this level of support and bought here, which is a riskier trade, or they waited for the more extreme level and bought the market at that level, stop loss just below, and maybe go and target that resistance zone that we have up here. So you can trade in between the zones, which is fine as well. And just quickly on GBP, Japanese yen as well, we have a clear support level zone that we can target as traders. So the market is generally going up, so buying is favourable here. And as you can see, we have a nice clear support zone where the market reacted once, twice, and maybe traders wanted to get in on that third time. Now, depending on where your entry would have been, it might have been at the bottom of this support here, stop loss just below it, and the market is running up as we record this video. So what I think is important now is that you go through and you can't find the support and resistance levels for yourself. As a whole, it is best to go on a higher time frame, as the support and resistance levels on there are more likely to have needed more volume for that move, making them more reliable. So I hope really this has given you an introduction into the basic concept of support and resistance. And as always, these concepts do have more depth into them. For example, it may break through and these support and resistance levels, and then you might need to trade the breakout. Well, we do have a video on this as well, so be sure to check that one out. Other than that, please continue to like and subscribe to this channel, and we will continue to provide this value to you. You can also drop those comments in on the comment section if you are unsure about anything, and I will always reply to them. Thank you all for listening, and take care.